Hi everyone, hope everyone's well. If you have a question, raise your hand and we'll come to you. Ready back? All good. Tom, do you want to kick off? Kick off the top.
Mikel, congratulations on the win. What's your reaction to the performance?
Well, very, very happy, obviously, with the win, with big parts of the performance, with the clean sheet as well, because it's a really tough opponent. They're really good at what they do, really good at breaking play, playing to the last line, breaking your press, holding the ball, and very difficult to get sequences with threat and momentum consecutively. But we knew that. I think the first goal really helped to unlock that kind of phase, and then again the finisher, they came on the pitch and immediately they had a huge impact.
Victor gets 2 goals, that's 8 goal contributions in his last 8 games now. These are the types of numbers that people were expecting at the start, and it's taken a while to get there, but do you feel that this could be like a platform now to see this more regularly?
Yes, and I think the way he came in, but he was ready straight away, and when he got the lineup and he wasn't in, everybody reacts in such a way, because we know, we are experiencing it every 3 days, how important the finishes are, the impact that they are having in the team, the results, and where we are at the moment, so very happy.
It's Athletic.
Hi Mikel. Just on the first goal, another one from outside the box. Was that, I guess, a conscious thing going on?
That's after our conversation, I told him.
Because, I mean, Rice and I think Havertz as well could have scored from outside the box. Was that something you were expecting?
I say again, it's a situation that you get with time and space. If the space is not in one place, it will be somewhere else. But yeah, as well, there were 3 really, really good shots. And Suvis is a special one as well. He's contributing now to the team in a way that probably we didn't expect that much, but he really has an intuition and quality to deliver those moments in and around the box.
Phil Pierre.
Hi Mikel, just going back to Victor. It hasn't always been the easiest season for him, has it? What does it say about his sort of resilience and maybe his mental strength that he can come back and score twice, and obviously he's got 4 goals in 4 matches now, so...
Well, the type of character that we expected, and obviously when you put that shirt on, it comes with a lot of responsibility and huge expectations, and you need to live with that. And in your journey here, you're gonna have moments where it goes really well, and others that you're gonna be tough, because as well you have an opponent that plays a part, and it makes it really difficult for you. But I love his character, the way he approaches every single day, and the fact that he's so focused on the present, what he has to do, and he has a genuine will to help the team in whatever role he has.
Sam, take off.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
Has anything changed with Victor about what he's doing or what the team's doing to allow this sort of run of goals? What's different now compared to a month ago?
Well, obviously, he came on in moments as well when the game probably was a little bit more open. Today he had more company as well, in and around him. Depend on the opponent, depend on the context. But for me, what really makes the difference is the consistency that he's shown every single day, to practice, to train, to understand better his teammates, his relationship, to speak up and demand the kind of movement, balls and deliveries that he wants as well. And then he needs to do what he's done today as well, really, really well.
Alex, BBC.
Hi Mikel, you said that Victor's focused on the presence and just training and getting better. Is that a sign of a top level striker? Does he get too high when he's in good form, or does he get too low when things aren't going?
Yeah, with Victor, when you look at him, very difficult to understand his emotion because he looks straight at you and you don't really know. But he doesn't seem too affected by whether they're really highs on the lows, and that's what we need, the stability. He's very demanding of himself. He's constantly trying to improve, and that's really, really good.
Yes, and Daily Mail.
Particularly after his first goal, he seemed to be running around with this real confidence, wanted to get on the ball, and it seemed to be a different confidence to the previous weeks. Why is that? Have you kind of done anything with him, like one-on-one, to try and nurture that confidence?
That's the magic word, I think. When you feel confident, when you feel important, when you feel at your best, that's when you can really take your game to the highest level. And yeah, we all try. The first one, the teammates, but all the staff, obviously, really behind him in every moment, to try to help him, to try to support him, and he's delivering, and he's in a really good moment now.
And with Kai Havertz, he seems to be playing a bit of a deep position in midfield. What's the thinking behind?
With Kai?
Yeah, with Kai.
Well, especially with the kind of game that we expected as well, and the way they play, and the type of threat that we wanted to create as well with him and Gavi in and around the 3 central defenders. So yeah, something as well that we have to use, because we have very different qualities from Kai to Martin or to Epps or another attacking midfielders.
Okay, last couple. Nick from Haters at the back.
There's still a long way to go this season, but you're 9 points clear now. Will you be watching Liverpool City tonight?
Yes, I'm going to have a beautiful dinner tonight. Tomorrow I start to prepare Brentford because it's going to be a really tough one. And in the meantime, for sure, I will be watching a big game.
What does it mean to have that gap at this stage of the season?
Nothing that we still have to win so many games still to achieve what we want. So there's no focus on that. That's something else. We've done our job now. We had what we have to do, assess that, try to improve it, and get ready for Brentford.
And finally to David from Gazzetta dello Sport.
Okay. How much do you think you are far from the level you need to win the Premier League?
How far we are?
Yeah.
In terms of points, or?
No, but I mean, your team is clearly getting better and better and better. How much do you think you need to get better to actually win?
I don't know, depending how better the other ones get. So if the other ones get better, we need to get better. There is an opponent and the level in the Premier League, honestly, Sunderland, they are top side. They make it so hard for you. And that's the level. If they raise it, you have to raise it again and try to find those margins to win. But the differences are not, that big.
Okay, thanks all.
Yeah, thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Get your thoughts on the game performance.
Relentless. I think we showed character and personality with and without the ball. Was the game expected? We knew that Arsenal were really well rounded. The ability to be impactful on set pieces, especially after the counter press, and we lost 2 balls and conceded 2 goals. Doesn't mean that our game wasn't good. I think, especially at the beginning of the second half, we had a couple of opportunities to be back in the game. We didn't seize those opportunities, and against an opponent like Arsenal, if you don't seize those few opportunities, after that the game is gone.
It's a great strike. I know it's still frustrating, I'd imagine, to get so close to half time. And then...
Yeah, I get that. It was an important moment for them, and but our reaction was good. So happy with that, and the quality of our football as well. So we are still a newly promoted side against maybe the best team in Europe at the minute, in England and in Europe. So it means that they built this team over many years, and we are not at the same stage. So we just take the lesson, build on strong foundations, because I think it's the case, and try to improve those details because it makes the difference.
I can imagine the feel in the dressing room is very different to Brentford and West Ham, is it?
Yeah, absolutely. It wasn't the same game. The score is the same, but it wasn't the same game. So in this league you have to show resilience as well, because you have to bounce back. We'll have another game at home in 3 days, another exciting challenge, and we'll try to be at our best.
Is Noah okay? Is Noah okay?
Yeah, I think so. He struggled a bit with was in a discomfort on his thigh. Yeah.
And Granit, any idea yet when he might be back?
We don't know yet. Probably 2 or 3 weeks. We'll see according to his feeling, and just to wait a bit.
Last one for me. Obviously, I know he didn't score today, but Brian Brobby again. I've seen lots of praise for his performance. It feels like he's getting better every week, and he's clearly so important to how you play.
Yeah, I agree. And it was good once again. It was big fight with the 2 centre backs on the edge often. I know that his style is really physical, but I think we might help him with the decisions sometimes. But I really appreciated his game and the connection with his teammate as well. Now we have this target when we have to break a pressing line. It's really useful for our game. So keep going.
Yeah.
Hello, Abdi from Beacons. Sunderland got a fantastic home record, however, you're now 8 games without a win away from home in the Premier League. What difficulties do your players face when they travel away from home?
It's always harder, because I think the crowd is really useful to generate and sustain a momentum. And we use it at home, so which is I think a big advantage, because of the identity of the club, the connection with our fans. Away you don't have exactly the same support, and the opponent has. So, but overall, I think today is a good step for our progression. Obviously, it's a defeat. Just we have to take the defeat like it is, and we don't contest anything. But football is like that. You have to accept and move forward.
Can I just ask you for your assessment of Arsenal? You played them twice, drew at home. It was a close game today, despite the score. What's your assessment of them and their chances this season?
Yeah, they are impressive. Really well organised, hard to beat. Many threats coming off the bench as well. So this depth is really important, especially with wingers, creative players. Because they can make the difference at the end of the game, and often the game is a bit different. The players are a bit more tired, and when you have those players, you can go all the way, and they were really impressive.
Does it look like a squad that can win this time?